Hey, so I decided to watch the originals, which is a sequel from the Vampire Diaries. If you watch the originals first, you'll kind of understand the Vampire Diaries a little bit better. Because Klaus is a old time vampire who they thought was dead, but he was alive and he came back in the show for the Vampire Diaries to regain his power. Um, I'm not a vampire, so I can't really relate to it anyways. However, I did like the Vampire Diaries just because of it's kind of like a Twilight series, and I'm a sucker for romance, and I'm also a sucker for action, so it kind of went hand in hand. Um, but I didn't like the originals because it was too plain, too basic, not enough action. It was kind of like ancient almost. It's kind of how I felt. But I think but because I didn't like it. My roommate, however, she likes it, and I'm not really sure why. I just think it's more of a she liked to know the background of the people within the movie, so she was kind of entertained by it because she was just wondering about it. But I feel like that the lifestyles, values, and cultural practices, however, I think that they just like the that it reminds them of Twilight. I really think that. Also, I've had talked to her, and she had said that just having a background is basically why she liked it. Wanted to get background on it. But in what ways do I feel this program reinforces hegemony, which is like dominance and stuff? Is Klaus is a vampire who is over the whole clan of vampires. He's over all of them. And in the originals, they thought he was dead towards the end. They thought he was dead, and in the Vampire Diaries, they were like, "Oh no, Klaus is still alive," and he came to regain his dominance and his power. But however, in the movie called The Originals, it he was the person that they went to make a decision, who they wanted to kill, what were they supposed to do in a situation, if someone was trying to kill them, who would they stick up for, stuff like that. He was the main guy that they went to, so he had a lot of power. So a lot of decisions that he made, it was him that made them, not anybody else trying to influence his decision, because he would suck all their blood, basically. Um, but I think that the groups that shape the content of the show, dominant groups, I just feel like that it's just everybody in power. I don't really think that there's just a group for it. So in relation to the program Hall's social position, I would probably think that it's like the bloodline, simply because they're bloodsuckers. I know that has nothing to do with it, but I just thought that was funny. But the dominance is so heavy that it would just fit. I believe that also because Klaus, has power, and then they think it's taken away when in reality it's not. And then he comes in the Vampire Diaries and regains that power, and it's all about power, and it's all about who is over who is the leader, who is stronger, who is better, all of that. Also, I honestly do not have a new appreciation for the show, and I don't really dislike it even more because, I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like, and honestly, it's a movie that I'm probably not ever gonna watch again because it's horrible. To me, it's horrible. I can't sit through it, so probably not ever watch it again. But I don't hate it, and I don't love it either, so I'm just kind of neutral, like, man, it's okay.